Hi Pisces, welcome to your closer look for money. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. This is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. Also, this may resonate with yours or your person's moon, rising, or Venus sign. Alright Pisces, closer look here. What do we got? Alright, closer look. What and why? Maybe where? King of Pentacles, so that could be Virgo. 5 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles, yay. Judgment, that could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo. The Sun, like that. Leo. The Star, ooh. Judgment, Sun, oh, 9, okay. So that could be Aquarius. Little guys, you just start something? What? Okay, here, it might need some water. Oh, did you just start a new job? What just landed for you? This 5 of Cups, what just landed? Not really a relationship, is it? This is, for the Pisces I'm reading for, this is all about, like, well, there it is. That's what this is about. Look at this, King of, well, might be the aftermath of a separation, but you're feeling good. Oh, we got the 5 of Cups, but what's 5 of Cups about? 9 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, you. What's 9 of Pentacles? Go for that crap. The Moon, Pisces or Cancerian. Oops. What's this Judgment about? So for the Pisces I'm reading for, it looks like you walked away because, or you're staying away. This is someone you recently walked away from, or you're staying away and preferring that. What's this Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, but why? What's this Queen of Pentacles? The Hermit, there's Virgo again. For you. One card. Got tired of it, that's why. Yep, you got tired of it. You got tired of the situation. You got tired of the empty promises. You got tired of not knowing where you stood with someone. Or for some of you, this could have been someone that was really untruthful about what they had to offer. This is someone that's just only wanting a certain part of the relationship. And, you know, you're like, no, I kind of want the whole package. Like, I want to know who you are. And this is someone, this could have been someone that was very commitment shy, but it also could be somebody that didn't want you to know who they really were, or what they had, what they didn't have, what they couldn't offer. It's never who you are, it's who you aren't, you know? At least sometimes people don't want you to see. What's this Star card about? Pardon me. Okay, so this very well could be you choosing to leave something to where you're like, you know what, I'm not doing this again. I don't know, I can't tell for some of you if this is you processing something prior, like it feels like that's what Scorpio did, and what, was it Libra? Or was it Aquarius? Anyway, this could be somebody you just walked away from, like as quick as it started, you walked away, but I feel like you walked away from something with clarity. You're wanting to take some time to think about things here, but I like that there's an abundance factor too. The money for the Pisces I'm reading for, your money and stability are assured. It's secure. That's untouchable, and that's kind of what you're retreating to. You're keeping yourself busy with yours and your own, or with work, which is a good thing. And you are, instead of staying, you've decided to walk away. You're wanting balance and order and to see things clearly, not to stay stuck and kind of try to feel like, oh, this will be fine, it'll be fine, when it's so not. You're not doing that again. You're not putting up with that. You have learned, you have come full circle, that you've been in a situation like this before, and you're not going to put yourself through that again. And it feels like there's still things that you might not have known about this person, that was something that you might have been bickering about, or that it just was like, you know what, I feel like I've wasted time here. There's still so much about you that I don't know, that we haven't. This feels like it might be somebody new-ish, not a major relationship that you had a little bit ago. This feels like somebody that you just met, and it was kind of like they were similar in personality, and instead of sticking around, you cut things off and you're happily unto yourself, because you're like, oh, I've learned. Look at me, I'm learning. I'd rather stay there, or I'd rather stay there. Good Lord. I'd rather move on from there than to stay where things are murky and where it still feels like we're kind of getting to know each other after 3 months. Like, what I should know more about you at this point. We should have done more stuff together. I should know what your favorite, food is, or your whatever is at this point. And this is you staying strong and empowered and in your own power and in under yourself and in your own domain. Not continuing to put yourself through what you're questioning, what makes you feel unsure or insecure. This is, and the thing is, I think that it's almost like they prefer that because they were starting to come under scrutiny that they didn't want. So, what you might not fully understand, like delving into this could be someone that never fully let go of someone else they were dealing with, and I don't think they might not have told you about that. That they could still have been dealing with someone else. That's why they kind of kept you at bay, or kind of didn't really, like, you were just kind of still, everything was still kind of intermittent and not really locked down, or just there was no real progression. It's because they were still dealing with a prior situation, whatever or whomever that is, that you didn't know about. And while that might serve to disappoint and be upsetting, you've been through enough to where you're like, no more. I'm going to see things clearly now, and I am the balance and structure and order and stability in my life is paramount. And instead of staying stuck in a situation and worrying about it and wanting to be made to feel secure, the more you don't know, you know what I mean? The more things aren't good. Well, just tell me, just make me feel secure. Just tell me something that'll make me feel it. Instead of you staying stuck and wanting constant clarification and justification and reassurance, you're like, oh no, I'm taking the power back. I'm going to go with my own perception and my interpretation. I'm going to be open to whatever is illuminated, and I'm going to see things clearly. And I'm going to see it for what it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to make it, any better than what it is, because I want balance and clarity in my life. And you're choosing that over connection, basically like a halfway connection, because they still might be dealing with somebody that they're going back and forth with also. Might not have known that. That could answer a lot of questions as to why they were kind of evasive. What was that? Was that the Judgment? I just put that in there. Not just, that was the Emperor. Aries. Restoring balance and control. So it could very well be that they weren't readily available or all the way available either, like they might have led you to believe. They might not have led you to believe that. You might have just kind of fell into each other and you're like, yeah, no, that's not working for me. I don't want a halfway situation here. So this is you standing your ground and you seeing things, committing to your own stability and security, seeing things for what it is, what they are, and not wavering on that. And knowing and having that faith that you are getting better every day and that this is purposeful and there is a light at the end of the tunnel and you're moving towards it. And there are brighter days ahead. The Star card and the Sun card. Like, this is you coming alive and recovering and renewing and restoring and all of that. You're on an upswing now. Not upswing per se, but this is you being restored. But please know that it is not because somebody did this to you or for you. You are where you're at now because of the decisions that you've made, good or bad. Just so happens for this and the Pisces I'm reading for is you are protecting yourself, as you should. You're looking out for your best interests here. And that's the difference. You're not staying stuck. You're not putting yourself in a situation where you will be emotionally harmed or in jeopardy because someone's going to cheat on you or steal from you or just betray you in some way. You're seeing things for what it is. You're trusting your gut. You're like, it doesn't feel right. I don't like it. I'm not going to stay stuck here. And you are protecting yourself. You're being self-protective and you're looking out for your own interests, as you should. And because of those choices and that kind of commitment to doing that, things are being illuminated, brighter days ahead. Security is assured. We've got you being restored, healing. Because of the choices you made, I want you to know that. Like, it's very important, and I don't know why. That you know that you're there because this isn't fleeting. Nobody's going to come in and take your security away because they didn't build it. They can't. You built it. You're where you are because of choices you made and continue to make. It's one foot in front of the other. Nobody can take that away from you. So this isn't going to go away. It's not like somebody's going to swoop in and take this away from you. So the difference is fear versus disappointment. You might be disappointed something didn't work out, but you'll recover, and you know that because one foot in front of the other. You've been doing that before this disappointment. You'll do it after the disappointment. Ain't no thing. But if somebody else provided that security for you and you were kind of wrapped up in that, if they always had the power to take it away, and that's fear. You don't have to fear somebody taking the security away from you, because you're where you are because of the steps that you've made and the choices you've made. Let somebody try. That would be fun to watch. No, it wouldn't. No, but I mean, let somebody try to come in and intervene with the interfere. That not a good idea. Not a good look. All right. So please don't be afraid that this will be fleeting, but also don't settle for anything like that, which you're not preaching to the choir. That's gonna sit there and try to tell you something. You know, they're gonna, once they pee on your leg and tell you it's raining. You know, no, it's not. Don't do that. Is you seeing things clearly. That's the biggest shift here. The things are different now because of the choices you made, because of your commitment to see things clearly and put yourself in this bubble. Not that you're like, being fragile, but that you're just like, no, me first. I'm going to stay true to my perceptions. I'm not going to negotiate them away and just be like, oh, I'm just being too this, or oh, well, no. It is what it is. I'm going to see it that way, and I'm going to make sure that my interests are first, because I owe that to myself. It's my responsibility to make sure I'm straight. Good. King of Pentacles. Well, okay, then hammering that point home. Yeah. That could be Virgo. Okay, so yeah, I think this is, you're really wanting to be told security is assured. You are okay. You are in a good spot. And this is just the beginning. It is still forming. It's still washing over you. You get to move slowly and assuredly through this rebuilding and this renewal. And nobody's interfering with that. You won't let them. One thing, you've come too far, but you're also making decisions and choices that are conducive with you building on a solid foundation, like investing, saving, calming things down in your life, being reliable, taking things slower, taking time to think about things before you just react out of fear, or you don't need to do that anymore. It could very well be that someone is gifting you something that is worth value, money, giving you like gift money to buy that house that you wanted after this situation, or so there could be like a one-time gift, but this is also the benefits of doing the work. The star, this right here is rewards, a reward cycle, an upswing, abundance, things working out, getting that wish. And this isn't a one-time gift though. This is like continued prosperity and building upon that and building on a solid foundation. So it could be that this is like the gift that comes out of doing the work, that you're being rewarded for your perseverance and your just commitment to staying true to yourself. And this is the benefit of that, is that you're on solid footing. Or this could be a one-time gift from an outside party that helps you get that car or fix that car or give money for the house or the deposit. Somebody comes along to bestow a gift on you on top of what you're already able to provide for yourself. So you've got financial and relationship or romantic stuff here too. Twofold. What else for Pisces? What's for Pisces? I feel like I was saying Cancer or Scorpio earlier. I hope I wasn't. Did I go over these? This is Libra, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces or Cancerian, Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius. Okay. That's for Pisces. That's for Pisces. Also, too, keep your options open. This is not... And I don't think you're looking, really. I don't think you're looking. For the Pisces I'm reading for, I don't think you're looking to land anywhere. This is where your focus is. That's for Pisces. Page of Swords reversed. Oh, that's over here. And there's that Sun card again. Is that reversed? Let me see. I think where's the little dot? I can't see the dot. Is that reversed? No, it is not reversed. Boom. Okay. Good. No more communication. Cutting off communication. Good. Because all talk and no delivery. I ain't got time for that. And I don't think, to be honest, for the Pisces I'm reading for, I think you are heavily invested and interested in this. Not so much in, this could be online dating that you're just not into. No more talking with this person. Seeing the lack of delivery, the lack of clarity, the lack of truthfulness, the lack of communication, the lack of commitment. Seeing it for what it is and it actually being to your benefit. The truth is illuminated. And you understand now the dynamics. And that alone, you can't not know what you know. And that alone, it kind of lets you off the hook, because I think for some of you, you've been afraid or you've been blaming yourself that this could happen again. This is you making sure that it doesn't, because you're seeing things for what they are with clarity and with unbiased assessment, because you don't want the same thing to happen again. So you are being restored. Things are as they should be. Keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. You're right where you should be. You've either got a gift coming in from an outside party, or the benefits await, because it's just going to get better and better because of the work you did before, the work you've been doing. It is begetting. It's like you're just on a good streak because you're making good choices, and it's laying the foundation for good things to come in. There, that's what it is. Okay, Pisces, not Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn. I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you know that you are loved and supported, and I don't want you to be afraid. It's not going anywhere. It's new, but it's not going anywhere. Love and support to you this March. You keep your head up and keep doing what you're doing. Hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.